There's a compound out there, but does it really work on my body? So endocannabinoid system was discovered in 1988. So nobody knew that endocannabinoid system is like the circulatory system or pulmonary system. Nobody knew that there was an endocannabinoid system, which brings the body into homeostasis. It manages your mood, your immunity, your stress levels. So it was already there. In fact, your body makes phytocannabinoids. It already makes cannabinoids that is, in a mother's milk. It's in certain, it's in your organs. They make it, but due to stress, due to like your lifestyle, due to your diet, you just don't it doesn't produce enough to bring your body into its normal bodily function, like into homeostasis. So the receptors that CBD works on is CB1 and CB2. So CBD1 is in your nervous system, so your spine, your brain. So that's where the receptors are. So that's when you have, it helps with anxiety, depression, insomnia, and the receptors all over your body. It's in your skin, it's in your gut, the CBD2 receptors. So when you talk about CBD and they're like, oh my God, it helps with so many things, that's because you have that in your body. You have those receptors all over, so it does interact with those organs. And so one thing that I wanted to talk about is that the endocannabinoid system is easily thrown off by stress, by diet, lifestyle, and CBD indirectly works on those receptors to bring your body into normalcy. You feel better, you feel good, your pain, it helps with pain. So here are some of the benefits. So since it was legalized in 2018, there's a lot of research that's being done now, because now they can get their funding. And so a lot of the data in the past was anecdotal data. So it's from people who tried it, they enjoyed it, and they didn't see the effects of it. So one of the effects that I've seen a lot of my clients take it for is for anxiety. It actually has a calming effect on the nervous system, but it adds focus. It's not going to make you sleepy. It's not going to make you drowsy, but it's going to add that focus because it affects your central nervous system. And then it also sleep. So sleep is another one that I get a lot from, is because it not only helps you sleep throughout the night, but it stops you from waking up in the middle. So like a lot of our parents stay up throughout the night because of pain or just anxiety, or like sleep patterns are disrupted with age. It kind of helps bring it back. So people sleep throughout the night, they don't wake up that often, and they're fresh in the morning. And then pain management, that's a big one. A lot of people have been using CBD for pain management. So you can use it topically because it's isolated to one location, or you can consume it. So it brings the overall inflammation in your body down. And it actually, one of the things, it's all being researched because they say that, it prevents that. Different chemicals in your body. So anandamide is one of them. It inhibits from being broken down. But it also affects TRPV1. And I can definitely share that research with you if you want to understand more about how it works on your body. And then it reduces inflammation. It's an anti-inflammatory that can be substitute for opioids, pain medication. It's a natural, it doesn't have any side effects. You don't have any withdrawals. So you can have it for a month and then you can leave it for 2 months. You can have it for a year and leave it immediately. So you don't actually have any withdrawal versus other medications where you suffer through withdrawal for quite some time. And the interesting thing that I wanted to share is that FDA actually has gotten a patent on anti-inflammatory effects of CBD. So if it didn't work, why would they get a patent? So nobody can use directly anti-inflammatory in their marketing. You can say it has an anti-inflammatory effect on the body, but you can use that word because FDA knew of the effects and they patented it so that nobody else can use it, and later they can license it, they can get money out of it. So that's just how the government and the And then it affects your body, like for cancer treatments, the side effects like nausea, vomiting, it really helps with that. And also, the anxiety that comes with the idea of having cancer really helps you with that as well. And then other ailments are, because it's all, the receptors are all over the body. It helps with thyroid, irritable bowel syndrome. I know a lot of our aging parents have irritable bowel syndrome, arthritis, endometriosis. So it has a number of benefits all over the body. So I think I sold you on the benefits of CBD. I think you all want to know how to use it, right?
I was about to ask you that.
So there are a number of formats of CBD. You can use it in this oil format that I put away. It's a liquid that you can add to, you can put it under your tongue. You can have it in gummies. You can use it in paste. You can use it topically. So it just depends on what your needs are. The general rule of thumb is that if you have isolated pain, you use it topically because it just helps with that isolated pain. But if you have like arthritis or inflammation of the body, then you consume it. You kind of can use it together or just alone as well. And then one thing that I've noticed from my experience selling oil is that it is the most bioavailable. And what does that mean? That your body will accept more of CBD if it's in the oil version. So it will get absorbed by your body more than gummies or vape because it gets digested in your metabolism. So you want to use an oil because it's more bioavailable. The digestion starts with your mouth, and then it kind of proceeds from there. And how much should you take? That's always a question. So it depends on your body. So there's not one formula fits oil. It's basically you start with once or twice a day, and then increases as needed. So you start with less, and then you kind of build it in your system, and then you can see if it's working for 2 weeks, then you can increase it and see if it's working, and then adjust your dosage accordingly. Again, you can leave it for a week or 2 or months, and nothing will happen. You will not have withdrawal from it. You can have up to, actually research has shown up to 1500 milligrams of CBD, and nothing will happen. You will not feel high or anything like that. You will not have any withdrawals with that. You'll just probably feel a little more sleepy. That's about it. And then, how do you, why is it that my body responds to CBD differently? So for me, I take CBD for my anxiety. There are times when I have sleep issues. It kind of works immediately. For other people, it takes a day or two because it depends on their stress level, their lifestyle, the food they're eating, how much of the CBD they're taking. So it all depends on what your body is, like how your metabolism is, what your lifestyle is. So it depends from one person to the other. The general rule of thumb is that the bigger the issue, the higher the milligrams you need it. So if you have severe chronic pain, you need a higher dose. And if you have simple anxiety or just sleep issues, you want to sleep longer, then it's a smaller dose. You can just have it in the night. 1000 milligrams is good enough. And a lot of research is being done on their interaction with other medications. So it's important to check with your doctor, or I can send you a link of the 57, there are 57 medications that it interacts with. So it can either enhance the effect, so you probably need less of the medication, or it counteracts it. So you have to talk to your doctor and see what works best. But it's generally very safe.
The answer is, there is an extract of weed that happens to be non-intoxicating. It's a clear liquid known as CBD. Sometimes it is added into various multivitamins or supplements and sometimes foodstuffs. That is permissible because it is not intoxicating at all. So that's the CBD. In fact, it has a lot of health benefits. It actually boosts your immune system and can fight certain diseases. Perhaps The homeopaths might tell you more about it, the experts of it. If you read up about the benefits of CBD oil and CBD extract of marijuana or weed, in Arabic known as al-banj, or in some of the African languages known as mbanje, subhanallah. So there is an extract you can get from it that is non-intoxicating and extremely beneficial. That's the CBD. But what about the THC? Well, the THC is also an extract of the weed, but it happens to be slightly intoxicating, sometimes a little bit more. Does it have any benefits, any medicinal benefits? My brothers and sisters, the medicinal benefits of THC are known. You can read up on them. You will actually be surprised. People have been cured from cancer. A lot of people have had their tumors eradicated. Many people have been cured of epileptic fits that have been happening to them for years on end. And that is by the correct use of the THC in extremely small doses together with a disciplined diet. But you need to learn about it. There is medicinal benefit in the extracts of weed. And like I said, the CBD, no question about it.